All families, regardless of whether you have a child with a disability or not, rely on networks of people that help you parent your child. Sometimes it's a grandparent, sometimes it's a friend, and sometimes because of the needs of your child, you just need somebody that's got a little bit different skill or a little bit different availability.
It's a great way for kids that maybe don't always get out to do community activities or to interact with peers and other people in the community. It's a great way for them to get out with somebody that really cares about providing support to them, to get out and have some new experiences.
It's really a sign that you're wanting to make sure that you have the best for your child and the best for your family.
Habib's 9. He has autism. We work a lot on his communication, getting him to talk back and forth.
He's discovering more about the outdoors activities. He likes to go swimming with her, come to Ojibwe parks. I always tell people Habib is with his teacher because I know that he's learning a lot.
When Habib sees her, he always would run to hug her, and he knows that when she comes, she's always going to take him to fun places.
You're interacting with them and you're helping them grow. So it's rewarding in the fact that you're sharing your knowledge and your experiences with someone else who really needs them, and they're taking it all and they're loving it. So it doesn't get better than that.
You know, with kids with autism, it's always they have their own mind and their own thinking. It's our job to know what are they thinking, and not their job to know what we think. They know that we have to get into his mind, not for him to get into our mind.
I've taken part in the sibling support program. I understand my brother more, and now I understand what other kids are going through. It's not just me, and I incorporate it into my life, and it actually helps me relate to my brother.
They're helping them succeed in those environments, and that child may never have had that opportunity or even had the opportunity to succeed had they not been there to kind of give them the little stepping stones along the way.
The interesting thing about this work is that sometimes people come to us really looking for, sometimes it's career experience, that kind of thing. They're going to be teachers, they're going to be nurses, and what we hear from workers is that what they get back from the children that they work with and the families that they work with permanently shapes how they view the world, and it's really just such a wonderful thing to watch those relationships develop.
At that age, you know, they're wanting to connect and meet friends. Their interests, their needs, their wants, feeling like they're actually a part of something at their age that they're willingly wanting to do and be a part of.
When Jordan was little, there was a time where he isolated himself and just wanted to stay home, and because he never felt like he quite fit in the world. And this program has allowed him to feel like, you know what, they love me for just who I am, and to have fun and to just be accepted is such an amazing gift.
Fantastic Fridays, it's more fun. I also can go swimming. Meeting friends, that is something more fantastic than everybody thinks. It's not just swimming, it's not just anything. It's about making friends. That's what it is.
It's been amazing and changed Jordan's life and our life.
They come and they hang out just like any other teenager would on a Friday night. They can go swimming together, watch hockey games together, partnering up with friends that they're calling once they're, you know, not at the program, that they're actually connecting with.
Our goal is to work with families to develop a plan that is flexible and that meets the type of respite or the type of care that they want for their child and their family.
When we decided to have children, we wanted to have a number of children, and Stephanie was the first. Stephanie was never able to speak, still is not able to speak. She has some developmental delay and some high myopia, so low vision. I was not to the point where I could have let anybody from outside come in and help me, and I think I was probably more scared to allow someone to come in and help us.
You're inviting somebody that you don't know into your home, and you're thinking, you know, we should be able to do this ourselves, and this is yet one more person that's coming in to assess Stephanie. You think you can do everything yourself, but maybe you can't.
Every time someone came to the house and said, you know, we'd like to help you, that was overwhelming, because I thought I had to do it myself.
Hi, Steph.
Who's that?
Who is it? Corbin somehow elicits this amazing reception when Stephanie sees her come to the door. She knows that Corbin gets her involved at the park and takes her for walks, and it's not just about learning fine or gross motor. It's about getting out in the community with Corbin, and Stephanie really enjoys that.
We usually go for a bike ride or a walk, and then maybe to the park and like do activities in her room or on the computer.
She knows the lady at the fish counter and the lady at the deli counter, all the little places where you go and where you're almost anonymous, but when you're with Stephanie, you're not anonymous.
There was a program that we are still involved with called Our Time Program, and the Our Time Program was allowing all of the children to go together, having all three of them at the same place, where the two other children were able to help Stephanie integrate was invaluable.
It helps keep the family strong, I think, because you're able to have a bit of a break and you're not constantly exhausted. You have as the name implies, it gives your family a respite or a chance to rest, a chance to take a step back and have a breather and let somebody else take over the reins for a while.
With our new recruitment tool called respiteservices.com, it's a website for families, and it allows them to search online for respite providers that have been screened through us that have registered on the site. We always have the family and the children in mind whenever we're thinking of new programs. We're always thinking of creative new ways to make sure that we're helping support families and provide the best service that we can.
Kent was diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder when he was about 2.5. He's 7 now. Family Respite was basically there from the very beginning. It was such a relief to know that there are people that you don't have to explain and tell them about what to expect with the disorder, because they're very knowledgeable. We would meet our respite worker in the morning here with his little brother Tate also was attending camp, and he was very excited to meet his respite worker, and they had a very good relationship after the few weeks that he was here. I wouldn't be able to probably put him in camp without support, only because his weaknesses were basically the social interaction with the other kids. He would likely have gone and played on his own and not really interacted with the other kids. And again, they understand how to get to him because they're knowledgeable with the disorder.
Many instances where I've seen that child smile because they've never experienced what they're experiencing before, or smile because they've had an amazing time that they've never maybe even had the opportunity to ever engage in before. Our supports that are the out-of-home respite are designed to give parents more of a full break. So they're getting, maybe an entire weekend where they can really, do something that they enjoy or have some time to themselves, so it feels a little bit more refreshing and that much more of a break. But we're also ensuring that that weekend is a weekend away that's a fun weekend for them too.
We're comfortable because we know that they know what they're doing and they're used to her and she's used to them. Like, we feel very comfortable that she comes to Spago House. Every time she comes back home, we have a list of the activities that she did and how the weekend went, or everything, like in details, how she ate and how she slept. So we can tell she's happy when she comes here. And the people, all the staff, they're very nice. You ask when we call, you ask what happened, everything. They give you everything in details.
My son Maximilian, right now he's 15 years old. He was born with cerebral palsy, and being a little boy, he was a lot of work. To get him, some extra help, it was a hard thing for us to do as a parent. But you know what? I'm glad I did that because he needed that and it helped him grow, and it made me stronger as a mother. It was one of the best things as a parent is to have some respite, to have some sanity, and we need that. When he came here, they were all total strangers. But everybody, accepted him with open arms and stuff. And we always say the kids have a better social life than we do. They go to the movies, they go to different fairs. They also, Max, you're here, Josh, you're here. Oh my goodness, we've been waiting. So it's nice that they're excited that the kids are coming. It's good for him.
They associate it with, I get to do a lot of fun things and it's go, go, go. And you know, there's no stopping the fun the entire weekend that they're there.
The young girl I work with, her name is Andrea. So she comes to my house typically every other weekend and spends the entire weekend with us. They approached me as to be an associate family. You know, we love Andrea, and Andrea is as much a part of our family as, you know, whether it's my kids' friends or, I mean, she's not my child, but she's a part of our family. If Andrea hasn't been to our house in a few weeks, then my kids will say, "When's Andrea coming, Mom? Like, shouldn't we be getting Andrea soon?" And she's a great kid. We love having her at our house. She's just given us probably more than we've given her. And that's really important. She knows where her place is in our heart.
Family respite was so important to our family, and I'm so thankful that we are in this program.
Why not let this organization have an opportunity to help you? Having a special needs child is extremely time consuming, and you want to make sure that you're able to share your time with the rest of the family as well.
Trust Family Respite, that they will help make life a little bit easier, even if you can't imagine it.